We're the two holy girls and preaching's my game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. Hi guys! Thanks for joining us today. If you haven't watched our other videos, please do. Please do. We will love you to watch our videos. And so let's just jump into it. We're going to do Luke chapter 10, verse 30 to 35. But if your Bible says Jesus replied with a story or something, we're not reading that part. Yeah. Just so follow along, basically. So, yeah, let's get into it. A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes and beat him and went away, leaving him half dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. So too a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by the other side. But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was, and he saw him and took pity on him. He went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring oil and wine. Then he put the man on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. The next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. Look after him, he said. When I return, I will reimburse for you any extra expense you may have. So there's a lot of questions to this story. Let's just go through the first section all the way to the end. Okay, so when it's talking about like how a man got attacked and got stripped of his clothes, that means like they basically took his clothes off and started beating him so it could like hurt him and give him really big wounds and and evil. And when the priest and the Levite, they like avoided him because they were like, ew, look at him. He doesn't have the money to like blah blah blah. Like and then when the Samaritan came, probably had a lot of bandages because if you get like hurt, like he has like stuff. Maybe he like a lot of certain types of medicines for that, and like helped him with like probably wrap some cloth or something around him. And on his own donkey, he could have like got that donkey sick because he was just lying there half dead. Yeah. I'm surprised he was half dead. Yeah, not like fully dead. Yeah, it's sad how people just do that. Like denarii is like coin, but like for like not a penny, like 1 cent. That's like nothing. Like you can't buy anything with 1 cent. Yeah. What a denarii is, it's like, so you gotta think that was probably a lot of money back then. 2 denarii. Because that was like it's normally like in a mid hotel, not like a really rich fancy hotel. Yeah. It costs like 100, maybe 150 a night. Maybe 100-ish, maybe. Yeah. So imagine like that was enough to like take care of him for like a week, maybe like a couple of days. Yeah, like maybe 3 to 5 days. Yeah. With 2. And then when he came back, he probably like came back like a week later. That's a lot of money to pay. That is, like back then that was probably a lot. Like probably $2,000. Imagine 10 of those. Probably about $1,000. Yeah. And then the fact that the miracle of the story is one, the guy came by and helped him and stuff, and he was only half dead. He wasn't dead. He wasn't like alive. Yeah, he wasn't fully alive. He wasn't like he couldn't walk. Yeah, but he was dead but alive at the same time. He was half dead, half alive. So the fact it's just happy how she like God probably sent that guy to come there at the right time. Yeah.
and stuff.
But I feel like when Jesus is, like tells the stories, I think it's just like made up. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I think.
It could not.
It could like be real, but I think that it's just stories to help.
Yeah,
people
like
understand.
stories tell, kind of not fairy tales, but like Jesus tells stories about certain things to help people understand. Like, kind of like fairy tales.
Yeah,
They're
kind of.
not true, not always true. Well, they're
Yeah,
not.
like a kind of like a realistic fiction.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is, and who knows? It could have been something that Jesus had to witness and stuff. And yeah,
And like the main point of the story, because there's a lot of things happening in the story, is to help people in need all the time, even if they can't ask for help. Because the guy that was half dead, we never knew his name or anyone's name.
it's like passing a guy with like a sign that says, "Oh, please help me." Like, I'm low on money, and like you can tell they're like really beat up and scratched and stuff. You can offer them even a couple cents will make their day.
Yeah.
Like enough to go get a tiny meal will make it feel like a miracle to them, and that isn't a lot for us, but
Yeah.
for them it's like a miracle.
My dad, he found someone on the road, and he brought him quick trip food, and he was really nice to him, and my dad gave him his phone number, and and he actually invited him to church, and let like people like come and pick him up for church, but we haven't seen him lately.
Yeah, it's just like it's really like it's amazing how people take the time out of their day, like to just help someone.
Yeah, my dad was going to work and was like, I'll do this later, and then he was like arguing with God. He told me.
Yeah, it was crazy. And he saved that in the story. He basically saved that guy. Like, he saved that guy's life. If he wasn't there, that would have been the end of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine like laying on that dirty ground with all those open wounds.
Yeah, it probably hurt.
Naked in the cold or the hot. Well, hot wouldn't be that bad if you're naked, but like everybody else staring at you, giving you like that.
And then like birds flying down on you because like you're so still.
Yeah, so that that's and we don't know how long he could have been there. Like he could have been there for at least like a few hours or close to a day, maybe.
I mean, like if the Good Samaritan didn't come, then he would like probably be dead. But you can go without drinking water and relax.
But half dead?
Yeah,
that's hard. Especially like having open wounds that can easily get affected and lead to really bad diseases and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's probably like last 2 days or like
probably. That's just crazy. They didn't have phones back then to really call for help or like be like, I'm literally half dead on the road.
I mean, I don't think he could.
I don't think he would be capable to get a phone. But yeah.
So please like, subscribe, hit the bell, and watch all of our other videos, like I mentioned in this first part.
And if you guys have questions, because I'm assuming you guys have a lot of questions, comment down below, please.
And prayer requests. You're probably thinking, well, I'm not going to share prayer requests to a bunch of kids, Gary.
We got that name for like one of our first videos. Well, I'm not going to listen to a bunch of kids, Gary.
Yeah. So, bye.
Bye. Yay, that felt like it lasted forever. You sleep forever. You sleep forever. I'm so happy.
No,
we're already slay.
And
Ferrari, but Dino. We're getting so off track, bro.
Yeah. Go that side.